Do you go to a mental happy place when you're uncomfortable or in pain? And if so, where's that mental place? Where's that mental happy place?
Oh no, I stay at the moment. I embrace the suck and the pain. I don't like leaving. So there's a book, the Book of Five Rings, that talks about making your martial arts mentality, your fighter mentality, be your civilian mentality, and your civilian and vice versa. So your happy place will change as the unhappy places that you visit. I mean, if it's the same one, you will find a way to choose some joy inside of it. And as you go through life, man, if you remember that and kind of, like Morgan said, we learn to thrive in the chaos. It's because you learn to create happiness in it.
Yeah.
You kind of move, and as that moves together, you got to stay sharp in that life now, because it'll eat you up. I mean, it will. But there's no place where you can't achieve that. You know, work. I mean, all you have to do is work hard enough and believe in yourself. What about you, Mike? What you got?
I would agree with what you guys are saying. You know, a lot of the stuff that I've learned throughout my entire career in NBA, which has been 8 years, is I almost thrive in that moment more in the playoffs when once somebody gets tired. I want shit to get tough, because that's when I know that the mental edge will take over. Everybody in the NBA is gifted physically. It's up here. It's like Bob Knight said. I think it's mental is the physical is 4 is to 1. So it's, you know, that's when I'm ready to thrive. So and plus when you go through pain in your life, you know, even away from basketball, for me, that allows me to excel later in life, because now I have a certain threshold for understanding.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the only way you can achieve that is to get into the situation. So I mean, if you're talking about it and avoiding it, man, then it's probably it's gonna go down.
Absolutely.
I heard a catchphrase the other day, and I heard it, it's been a while, so you guys probably know this one. It came back up to the front side, and I can't remember. It said, "Get comfortable being uncomfortable, and you'll be just fine."
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
I'm getting that tattoo somewhere.
All right, guys.
Andrew,
we've got somebody great for you guys in store. Hey, if you want to ask your questions to the guest, to the host, make sure to join us, patreon.com/teamneverquit. We've got a great guest in store today. Myers Leonard is an American NBA player for the Miami Heat. He's a co-founder of Rebel Foods, a company that makes and sells protein bars. Hey, Myers, welcome to the show, man.
I greatly appreciate you guys having me on. I am super excited for this. I've followed both of these guys for many years, and the podcast as well. So I've done my research and looked through obviously the guests. So to say the least, it is an honor to be here. And once again, thank you guys.
Yeah, we got a classified file on you, man. You're a part of this interview process. Welcome to it.
Appreciate it.
So why don't you take us back to how you got your start in the NBA? Because obviously there's a huge story to that, I'm sure.
Yeah, everybody thinks, hey, you played the NBA, you must have been born that way.
Yeah.
Look, they never understand the struggle or to go through on something like you are. And it's a big deal for the type of people who like watching the end result, like what you become. That's the highlight, right? That's where it's at. And then you'll have that group of people who are like, man, I want to do that. And that's kind of the ones, that's the ones you want to reach around and talk to. Because they're like, hey, I know. Because when going down that path, they actually have somebody to look to. That's the coolest part about what you do, and especially under the pressure of on the game, everyone watching.
Mm-hmm.
So, give it to us, Luke.
Yeah, sure. So I would just start by saying that, you know, I mentioned earlier, you know, the type of people, you know, Robert O'Neal, Mike Day, you know, the whole list of people that you guys have had on. And I would say, again, I'm humbled to be here, but I'm thankful that I feel relatable. I think that even though I'm 17, I played in the NBA, I'm just a normal blue-collar dude who's been through the struggle on and off the basketball floor, and it's really built me into the man that I am today. So I'll take you back to my childhood a little bit. When I was 6 years old, my father passed, leaving behind my brother and my mom and I. And so times were tough. I mean, we slept on the hardwood floor with blankets, no electricity, no running water. So I knew this sucked when I was younger. And, you know, when you're young, you don't exactly know because you're not providing. But I would say that even from an early age, I knew that the two things that would help get me by no matter what were my character and being a good person and my work ethic. So that was just how I told myself every single day. I was a good student, I worked hard, I respected everybody. You know, I love sports, I love being a part of a team. And obviously that correlates to you guys. You know, it's always team first mentality. You know, obviously the SEALs and many other people in many other professions are very, very talented and they're there for a reason, but they've also put the work in. And a a lot of times it's selfishness. It's how can I help the team? Because then in return, normally you're gonna perform well and be locked in and ready to go. So that was from an early age. And, you know, I started to try to choose my sports. I ended up going to baseball and basketball specifically. And I remember after my freshman year of basketball, I was 6'4" and probably 175 pounds, maybe soaking wet. Like I was tall and thin.
Yeah.
And I didn't play 1 minute of varsity basketball. I mean, I'm 6'4" from a small town, like that should do, right? But I didn't play 1 single minute. And I remember bawling my eyes out in our home basketball gym there to our athletic trainer who had actually played college basketball. And I said, man, I can't take this anymore. I didn't play. I said, I'm going to baseball this season and I'm giving up basketball. I'm gonna put all my eggs in one basket. He pretty well looked at me like I was absolutely out of my mind and that he was gonna take me under his wing. About 5-6 months later, I had grown all the way to 6'10". Don't ask me how. My knees and low back hurt like hell for those months and moving forward up until I got to 7 feet. But then all of a sudden I was on the AAU circuit. I was starting for a high school team. By the end of my senior year, we won a state championship. I mean, it's absolutely crazy the grind that it took. You know, I was in the gym every single night, literally every night. And I was trying to lift and eat as many calories as I possibly could to try to keep some weight on. Along with the state championship, I ended up getting a Division I scholarship to many different places, but I chose to stay home. Loyalty kind of runs in my blood, so I wanted to go to University of Illinois. Man, I feel like I keep talking.
Keep going,
going.
go with it all, man. That's what's for. People,
Okay.
believe it or not, people are fascinated by this. Yeah.
Okay, so it was treacherous, man. So I wanted to quit basketball in high school, and I didn't. All of a sudden, now I'm starting and win a state championship and get a scholarship. I get to college and don't play a lick. I played something like 9 minutes, averaged 2 points and 1 rebound, something completely ridiculous like that. After being a very, very highly recruited high school player. So once again, I walked in my coach's office, similar to my freshman year of high school. It's my freshman year in college. I'm feeling like I'm good to go. Don't play not any minutes. And I wondered to myself, like, what the hell am I going to do? And he says to me, hey, I'm on the board of the USA Basketball Committee. I want you to try out for the under-19 team to represent the United States of America. Which, by the way, we'll get into this, I'm sure, at some point. Like, my brother's in the United States Marine Corps. I feel like, American like runs in my blood. The opportunity to play.
It does. Yeah.
Exactly.
It does.
USA on my chest, like I'm thinking myself, I told him, I'm not good enough, I don't want to try out. I'm not comfortable doing it.
Because that's the coolest uniform of all.
Exactly right.
Out of all of ours, out of everyone that walks around the country, I mean, that's the deal. Because everybody's rooting for your ass on that one.
All right, guys, time to take a second and thank one of our sponsors, Grammarly. Listen, there's way more to clear, effective communication than just catching spell mistakes. I always joke about the fact that I grew up in a small town and I didn't learn all my words very well. And the truth of the matter is I probably just didn't practice as much as I did. And you guys have probably heard Marcus and Morgan talk a little bit of mess to me because I can't always get my words out. Yeah, I struggle a little bit, all right? But listen, I've been using Grammarly now for the last 5 to 6 years, and that is because it helps me with my communication. Yeah, sure, spelling, that's awesome. But it helps me with real-time insights on tone, word choice, clarity, and so much more that really does help you communicate way more effectively. When you think about it, when you start to communicate so much and you write so many documents and all this other stuff, things start to sound the same. You don't want that to happen. Grammarly Premium's got you covered, all right? One of my favorite features is the vocabulary suggestions. It helps you avoid those overly used words, it helps you with redundancies, and more importantly, it gives you guys some vocabulary recommendations that might help you sound a little smarter. Get rid of those boring words, get rid of those lame words, these exciting, effective ones that are a bit more memorable, all right? Now more than ever, we're writing a lot from home. We're doing more emails, we're creating presentations, we're having to communicate with people to work from home, and probably more importantly than ever, you need to be able to communicate effectively, and Grammarly Premium can help you guys do that. It's going to help you write like a pro with advanced real-time feedback. It's really going to help you level up your writing, whether it's for work, school, personal projects, whatever it may be. The other cool thing too is that you can use Grammarly on a lot of projects. They've got it on their desktop editor, they've got a browser plugin, their mobile apps. I literally use it everywhere. I use it on my email, I use it on my computer, I use it, I mean, anywhere I'm using it to make me sound better, all right? And it doesn't help me talk better, but it does help me write better, all right? Elevate your writing with 20% off Grammarly Premium by signing up at grammarly.com/TeamQ. That's 20% off Grammarly Premium at GRAMMARLY.com/